Guys, AniCrunch here. We're back with the glorious How I Met Your Mother, episode 7 and 8. The wedding continues, the countdown. So I think we got 50 hours left, so a couple of days left till the wedding. Oh yeah, the text was sent, weren't it? So to inform us. So things are heating up between the characters. I'm looking forward to see as we get closer to the wedding, see everything kick off, and the build-up is quite nice. And I'm looking forward to the mother as well. So it's like I'm excited for the wedding, and I'm excited for also Ted to meet the mum at the same time. So it's like I'm waiting for the double whammy. It's going to be a good mid-season finale, I think. But yeah, we'll jump into this, guys. So enjoy and leave a last one. Let's run to this. 3, 2, 1.
Did I see a ghost?
No.
Of course, yes. There's our thing as ghosts.
It's basically what TikTok is now. False information.
Not yet.
Harvest ectoplasm, right?
Just reminds me on Skyrim.
When we leave the church, they're going to release 100.
Oh yeah, someone.
It's going to be AV. Wait for it.
Oh, the bear.
What the hell?
No questions.
No questions asked.
I want to know. I want to know. Why did it in the mailbox?
Stop doing that joke after the editor. Oh God, the
Barney.
Ted, I am not
Oh,
cheat.
it was actually Barney.
You're a hell of a bitch. Can I borrow some sweatpants?
What are you? What is the story for everyone being where they're at?
What are you doing in there?
Fun story.
She'll ask me to do something.
Yeah, that's romantic.
I love that
I
laugh.
just wish I would have known about the Kevlar tuxedos, but that's not going to work. There's no time for a fitting.
That's what I don't mind the building up for a serious moment in a minute, but that was funny.
Do it, no questions asked. As you recall, you owe me.
Oh, I want to know though. I want to know. I want to be able to ask the questions.
Ethan Harold, did you swallow real versions of all the Lucky Charms items?
No questions asked. Now, come on, let's hit the bar. I'm buying. I just want.
Lucky Charms are nice though. Expensive over here. Like it's in the little American section. It costs a fortune. And you just try and get little charm bits, don't you? You don't even get them. Don't care about the rest of it. Marshall would be extra
I
careful.
need you to delete plumping effect. Second, you owe me and no questions asked.
How many no questions asked does this man have?
It was this big and. I never asked you who those weirdos were.
Fine, I'll take care of it. Just have to figure out how to get into Lily's room.
The door doesn't lock.
Room service! Night Falcon, you're a genius. I'll call you when it's done.
I don't know what to
Why
think.
would he call you guys?
Yeah, we were both gonna bolt off and lone wolf it without telling the other person a thing.
Why do we do that?
Let's have the genuine moment now.
Just incapable of working as a unit.
Lies. I like how they're sorting out all the problems before the wedding.
I bet you drain from its eyes. Point is, we're gonna make a great team.
Yes.
Just need some practice.
Yeah.
How can they put all this effort into this shit and then they're going to break my heart out? This show.
It's absolutely insane. How foolproof this plan is.
Sometimes it's best to just go simple.
Yeah, yeah.
Because.
And that's when I realized that the answer had been there all along.
Throw your phone on the ground and smash it with your foot.
What? No.
I need you to do this. No questions.
No questions asked.
You owe me.
Ooh, that was clever.
Hey, Lil, what's.
Ted, I need you to come to my classroom right now.
Ooh, that was clever.
And a box cutter. No questions asked.
Why is everyone doing this? Why has everyone got no questions asked?
Ted, put the cupcakes at the feet of their leader, then cut me loose. Don't make eye contact. Ted.
No. Rachel called me third.
Ninth, as I found out later.
Oh, that's brutal.
Things
To do anything, no questions asked, because I never wanted to. She's the love of my life. I never keep anything from her. Ted put Lily on the phone. Hey,
Aw.
Marshall. Even though we'd already agreed to move to Rome. be a judge. Lily?
You know, Marshall, I don't believe in ghosts. And I'm not sure anyone died in our room. But someone's going to.
Evil. Men of sin, Jesus. Yes! Thank fuck we're going to know. Oh, thank fuck for that. I was gonna, they're not going to show us.
The guy you met at the drugstore an hour ago. I heard you give your address to the pharmacist while I was buying foot powder.
That's like creepy DM before DMs were a thing. That's an idiot. I'm so glad it's shown us, though. I'm so happy it's shown us. I was worried it would never show us. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know how I feel about the reaction of Lily being a comical one. Like, there's going to be someone dead in the room. There's no one. I don't believe in ghosts, but there's someone going to be dead in the room. I don't know how I feel about that line. Maybe I just wanted something a bit more like heartbreaking, or maybe a bit more of an actual reaction. But I'm curious to see what I take it either way. See how Lily's react. I'm excited to see Lily's reaction. Like I say, Marshall's done a lot for Lily, and Lily's done a lot for Marshall, so it's a tough one. This is quite a bit. I get it's not more so that Marshall's done the wrong thing picking to be a judge. It's more that he didn't tell his wife or just have a discussion with his wife first. But it is his dream job, so it's like this. I'm conflicted in like, well, he should have had a conversation with his wife and he could have still took the job, but then I guess like he sort of had to take it there and then. So it's like, yeah, it's quite a hard one. But no, I look forward to see where it's going to go with this storyline. Well, I think they both should follow their dreams, and they're going to be together for the rest of their life. If they need to be separated, just to continue to do their career path, the relationship's strong enough to get through that. It's just obviously the child and stuff would be quite difficult. So I'm interested to see how they're going to handle this storyline, because it's quite cool. It's quite a cool one actually for them both to go through.
Booze in it? No, it's not my first.
So straightforward.
You do you. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm gonna be a judge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linus.
Linus is the boy.
As for Marshall and Daphne, they got caught in that.
How much debt should you put into yourself in these drinks, though? Jesus Christ. Hope alcohol was cheap back then.
Okay, that's.
Make the best scrambled eggs. Because my mom makes the best scrambled eggs.
Kids, we'd known your Aunt Robin for 8 years at that point, and here's what.
She don't ever bought from mum.
My mom
She-
is terrified by jellyfish. My mom makes the best scrambled
That's
eggs.
God, we do not know much.
And that's everything.
Jesus Christ. I never really thought about that.
Barney, maybe she can cook you some real scrambled eggs so you can see what you've been missing.
Don't do this right.
Lily's face.
Canadian, my son's fiance is about to get served. Delicious scrambled eggs.
Or I could go out to the driveway and eat some gravel.
Oh!
Did you say gravel or gavel? Gravel. Why would I say gavel? Gavel. Thank you, Linus.
Thank you, Linus.
Curtis, can I please have a map to the lighthouse?
It's a very.
I do like Lily's outfit. She's quite cute.
I can't even have a map?
It's a very romantic map. I can't let you go without a date.
Wait a minute. What happened to that girl, Cassie?
Cassie?
Cassie
Oh,
was the
God,
girl who
Cassie.
the entire previous night
Do you want to just go to this stupid lighthouse?
Oh, what Ed?
Cocker Spaniel and the Jetta.
Yeah.
Marshall
I think that's the last thing it needed.
Zero.
For the 28th time, I'm not playing your stupid game!
Oh, stupid, huh? That's great. I guess Daphne.
These I have enjoyed these two just drive together.
Road trip days. You know, maybe Clint was right. Maybe we do need conflict resolution.
I know you guys are coming around.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Me
around back to Shaker Heights. Oh, I need to stop at Record Rev on Coventry. My vaporizer is ready.
Marshall, pull over and dump this hippie on the side of the road.
What a savage.
Gonna resolve some conflicts.
Yeah, you can.
You don't even know how to make scrambled eggs. I just worry what kind of breakfast you're going to be serving my grandchildren.
Well, lucky you, because that is one thing you won't ever have to worry about.
Oh, that was, didn't expect that to come back up. Oh.
Mom, Robin can't have kids.
Oh, I didn't think they'd been let back up. I was very sad. Oh, that was good. Not good in like sad that I actually got that up. So, just made me feel bad for Robin there.
What a lovely place.
Oh, I didn't think that we haven't seen her actually tell anyone yet.
Actually, I can't have kids, so that's not an issue.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the first time she's?
Is it weird that I'm hugging you like this?
No, it's
That
not
was
weird.
sweet. I love that was his first reaction. Fucking rain. Yeah, the rain makes.
Mom, I'm not marrying some future possibility of starting a family. I'm marrying a girl who means.
This is everything I wanted. I love how I'm getting everything I dreamed of about Robin and Barney.
My whole world. So from now on, we listen to my music. 500 more. Don't worry, it'll come around again. Oh, I love that reference. Oh, there's no subtitles. Forgot, damn it, Liam. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no subtitles this season.
Finally got a hold of her. She never got on the plane. She's too scared. She won't be at her daughter's wedding. Her mom's not coming to the wedding.
Loretta, my name is Mom. Don't you ever call me anything else. I'm Mom.
Okay, Mom.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I get...
No. Ah, the feels. Oh, Robin.
It's great, by the way.
The show can really get you sometimes. Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Lil.
Hmm.
You know what sucks? When I was at the top of that lighthouse, despite everything else, it's like traveling back in time.
Just stop talking.
It was breathtaking. I mean, how many places have I ruined forever by being there with the wrong...
Considered settling. Because not 2 years later...
Look at that.
It's like traveling back in time.
That is exactly what I said. Why couldn't it have been you here with me 2 years ago?
That's probably for the best. When you vomit, I vomit. You know that.
Well, thanks for being here with me now.
Yeah. So cute.
It is just bonkers beautiful here. I don't know how you could improve on a day like this.
Will you marry?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, is he? Oh. Will you marry me? So first. Oh, I guessed it right. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you let me marry me?
Yes.
See how that proposal's like that? If I was ever, I'm not saying I would, but I do one where you just like you two versus like just having a massive crowd of randomers just there. That's sweet. Mate, what a good episode. I'd say the Clint stuff was a bit boring, I gotta admit. I'm kind of glad they just ditched Clint. That would have been a pretty much perfect episode when the Clint storyline was a bit here. Yeah, no, that was pretty much perfect. No, I love that episode. I think it was well done. Like, yeah, I still feel like Lily's reaction, like I said, they're building up to that for Marshall as she gets there. So yeah, the road trip. I think so. I'm enjoying the road trip. I feel like I'm ready for it to end next episode, and then Marshall's going to be with the rest of the cast because like it's still the last season, and we've had Marshall away from everyone for like 3-4 episodes. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving the road trip. I think like the 500-mile thing was probably the best thing in the world. But I do want Marshall to be back with the rest of the crew now because we've only got so many episodes left before the end of the show. So I don't like, yeah. So I'm hoping next episode is where he's back with the crew members. Robin had already. I forgot that she didn't really tell anyone. So I'm ready because she told Kevin obviously. I don't know if she told Lily. I can't remember because it's been a while. But yeah, I didn't realise that. I don't know if she told Barney. Barney just hugs her. And I like how the mum hugged her as well. I think that was great. And it was a nice little thing for Barney, like saying like, yeah, he's why he's marrying her. And I'm really liking this arc because it's bringing up all it, because they didn't have to bring up any of these problems Ted and Barney were going to have. But I'm glad this arc sort of existed because they're going through every potential problem and how they deal with it and what the characters think of it and how they're reacting to it, versus like just the audience making assumptions, actually giving us, they're actually having them confront it, and I do like that. Like, them being lone wolves, the kid, they're just giving like answers to it all, and I really appreciate that. Like I say, I'm loving all this. Like I'm glad Barney. The more I'm glad about it as well is I was always worried that with Barney and Robin dated again and got married. They just got married, so they dated for a couple episodes and got married. I'm glad there's been quite a lot of time with them being together before they got married, and these episodes are quite nice because it just feels a bit more. Even though not much time has passed technically, it just gives it more of a feeling time has passed, because there's nothing worse to say they jumped straight. So they got back into a relationship after that last time they went out, and they got back in a relationship, then got married. There would have been no time and no build up. Whereas I'm glad the shows took the time to build up to the wedding, and I'm very curious to see how that was all going to go. Obviously, with the spoiler in mind, I know something goes horribly wrong, and I don't know how I feel about that. I just feel like everything's going so well, and I'm just like, especially because it's in the last season, so it's like, how do things go such tits up? And I just don't feel like they're going to give enough justification for it. So I am curious about that. I'm very curious about that on so many levels, and how they're going to handle that. It's just going to be, oh my god. I'm already dreading thinking about it, and it's just like, I kind of wish I didn't get that spoiler on it, because it's just what I keep thinking about, which is annoying. I know I said I wouldn't think about it. This is something that's going to, I didn't know, something's going to pop into my mind, so I am curious. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction now. Leave us content, and hope to see you next week. Peace. Oh, wait, no, Patreon comments. Did a bit ahead of myself there. As well. The comments were Max put, bro, I just finished your last reaction and you uploaded the second one and I finished it. I think I replied when the Patreon gods smile upon you. Sometimes you just get lucky, and I do like it when that happens when I Patreon to people. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Carol put, on the first episode, I feel necessary to remind everyone, Ted cut them a check to pay off Lily's credit card debt for a down payment. I can't remember the details, but he literally just handed them thousands without questions, and they held a grudge about a theoretical salad spinner for like 6 years. I think like it's one of those things. I don't think it's a serious grudge, but I think it's like one of those fun friend grudges. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like, yeah. With sitcoms, it's easy to pick things that like Ted's done all this and that, but we could off screen. We don't know how much Lily and Barney have done for Ted, and they've done. It's like, I think friends don't hold debts, but you can be salty about things, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they generally like. It is an interesting one. I get what you're saying. I do agree. Like, yeah, he did just hand them loads of money, but it's sort of like that thing. You don't when it's friends, you don't like shouldn't hold anything. Yeah, you just do it for them, don't you? It's not like you're one up in your mates. Like, I've done this, you've done that. I've done this, you've done that. When it comes to like gifts and that can just be fun banter. So yeah. It's quite interesting. I guess they could have made it a bit more lighthearted in a way, but it worked either way. But yeah, I'll give you that is true. Thanks for reminding me. Simply bought another fun reaction. I agree. It'd be a crime not to even mention the 500 mile song. I'm so glad they mentioned it. I didn't think they would, but Oh, I'm so glad they did that. The way they did it was so great. I love that. I love Daphne even more. These 2 episodes, she has a fun lines, and when she role plays as Lily, so good. Yeah, I do like her. Like I said, I really like her. I think her interactions with Marshall are really fun. I just think I just want Marshall to be the rest of the cast now. But I look forward to see if Daphne actually. I don't know, Daphne would have to go to the actual wedding. Barney having a sweet moment followed by his dumbassery is just so him, and it's as frustrating as it is. It's always entertaining to watch. Barney versus Loretta, that was going to be fun, and it definitely was. I really enjoyed that. Hanover said no animals in his church. Barney was probably thinking about, but what about the beer ring? And then stealing Marshall's Lily story was great, just for the fact that he got to see the actors play different roles. I always love that when the shows do role reversals for comedy. Marshall Barney is so weird, though. Only Ted remained himself in the new version. That's actually a point. Poor Ted can't seem to catch a break. He really can't just catch a break. Jesus Christ. We all know he finally. I'm glad this shows glimpses that he does get a break, because I think it would be very depressing if we didn't get to see those flash forwards. I'm glad we do, because we know he finds happiness. So it's sort of like, oh, thank God for Ted. Bless him. I love that even though there wasn't much more with the mom in the past episodes, we still get reminded that she's on her way to meet Ted. And I'm glad they're doing that. And yes, the roles must have been a lot of pressure for the actress, but in my opinion, they casted her perfectly, and I can't wait to see some more of her. The cliffhanger Marshall, you chose poorly. I enjoyed that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe, peace.